r.ious. A furious Britain is leading the world when it comes to confronting Russian President Vladimir Putin.
Describing those criticizing Britain's response to the invasion of Ukraine as embittered Europhiles, one former politician took a swipe at the group. With Britain playing a significant part in training Ukrainian troops prior to the invasion, as well as continuing to provide intelligence to Kyiv, some have asked if Britain is lagging in its efforts. Since the invasion of Ukraine by Russian forces, Remainers have taken to blaming Brexit for the act. Slamming the notion back into reality, Baron Daniel Hannan of Kingsclear praised Britain's contribution to the Ukrainian defense, but said, none of this would need saying were it not for the bizarre narrative, pushed by embittered Europhiles, that Britain has somehow lagged behind the EU in its response. The politician-turned-writer and journalist said there were similar traits in the US. In which conservative talk shows slam President Joe Biden's handling of the crisis, with some hoping he fails in putting pressure on Putin. Writing in the Sunday Telegraph, Mr. Hannan said, "We have our equivalents in this country. From the moment Russian arm across the border, irreconcilable Remainers declared Britain, by leaving the EU, had lost all influence and was rowing in pathetically behind the sanctions regime determined in Brussels." Backing up his argument, Mr. Hannan stated there were examples of such rhetoric. He highlighted a statement by former Minister Nick Boles who said, "What do my Brexiteer friends and former colleagues think of the fact the EU has proven itself to be far more muscular and effective than the UK government led by Boris Johnson? Across the board, delivering weapons, increasing defence budgets and enforcing sanctions." Mr. Hannan was quick to quash the idea Britain was lagging behind the EU. He wrote, "Each of these complaints is demonstrably false. While Britain was sending missiles, Germany was blocking the transfer of military equipment across its territory by other NATO allies. While Britain was pushing for across-the-board sanctions, EU states were carving out their special interests, luxury handbags for Italy, diamonds for Belgium." Mr. Hannan also added Britain was leading the way in financial sanctions against Russia.